Hello and welcome. Today I wanted to make a quick intro video and say hello to the world and maybe read a poem or two from Robert Frost. I find them to be very soothing before bed. I have fallen asleep to some variation of ASMR for probably the last 10 years, and I have sort of been putting this off for a long time, but it's 2025 and I'm trying to bring to life as many of my ideas as I possibly can this year. I want to consume a lot less and produce or create a lot more. I have spent a lot of time in my life, especially over the last 5 years. I've spent a lot of time learning and listening and taking things in, which I think is important and beneficial, but can become overwhelming when you realize how much there is to learn. And if you're someone who is anxious or obsessive like myself, you'll find yourself trying to make sure you know every detail about the thing that you want to do before you decide to do it, because you don't want to risk failing or embarrassing yourself. So, in an effort to grow as a person and as a creative individual, which I believe those are synonymous for all of us, I am trying to fail more this year, trying to try more this year, just trying to add more to my life and to the world. With that being said, I'm going to choose and read a couple of random poems here. And actually, this one's not random. This is one of my favorites from Robert Frost. It actually might be my favorite from Robert Frost. This is a book that my mom got me recently, like a couple years ago. The Poetry of Robert Frost. It's just a collection. This is Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sound's the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark, and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Okay, one more, and then we're done. This one is random. I've never read this one, so we're discovering it together. The courage to be new. I hear the world reciting the mistakes of ancient men, the brutality and fighting they will never have again. Heartbroken and disabled in body and in mind, they renew talk of the fabled federation of mankind. But they're blessed with the acumen to suspect the human trait was not the basest human that made them militate. They will tell you more as soon as you tell them what to do, with their ever-breaking newness and their courage to be new. Interesting. Okay, maybe one more. Another random one that I haven't read before. A dream pang. I had withdrawn in forest, and my song was swallowed up in leaves that blew alway. And to the forest edge you came one day. This was my dream, and looked and pondered long, but did not enter, though the wish was strong. You shook your pensive head as who should say, I dare not too far in his footsteps stray. He must seek me, would he undo the wrong. Not far, but near, I stood and saw it all. Behind low boughs the trees let down outside, and the sweet pang it cost me not to call and tell you that I saw does still abide. But 'tis not true that thus I dwelt aloof, for the wood wakes, and you are here for proof. Okay. I hope you enjoyed those. I hope they were soothing, calming, relaxing. I hope you sleep deeply and gracefully, and you wake well rested.